Hello, hi Faith.
So it's just going to be a Google Meet. I thought it's gonna be a full rehearsal.
Full rehearsal, sorry.
I thought it going to be a full rehearsal or more of Google Meet.
Yeah, it's just a Google Meet. So we'll just run through some what actually happens and see how we can improve on it. Yeah. Okay, great. So I think no one is coming. So Faith, are you ready for the meeting?
Yeah, I have the scripts ready.
Okay, great. Okay, so we'll just run through the whole video, the whole sequence, and see how to improve on it.
Okay.
Okay, so the actors themselves they have made some changes, so we need your help to update the story based on what the actors actually changes on.
Okay. I think I haven't seen the latest video that you sent, but I watched the full when they first performed for the sponsors. I think I saw that one. Did they
Yeah,
change a lot for the did they change a lot for the students presentation?
not really. I don't think it's that much. The Yeah, but some of the things they did change to make it more suitable and more suitable. So yeah, so we need your help to actually write down like what to play, how much to play, etc. Like the music, yeah, how long is the music going to last, and such. Like the first at first the competition. So yeah, so how long they should be playing and when they should come in and sing the song. I think that will be um yeah, that will be something that will need to you will need to note down as well, okay, how long it is. And right, something else very important, Faith, is where they're supposed to stand. So a bit of comments from the Kindness SG team. Kindness SG, they are the ones who actually our boss lah, okay, they are our boss and the ones who actually pay for this, ask us to do this, so we have to really listen to them. So yeah, so for this, I think the biggest comment from them is where they stand. All right. So because the actress, we when we rehearse, we did not really plan on where to stand. So most of the time, they are actually standing at one side. Yeah, so they are actually facing one side of the audience and really ignore the other side. So this is actually a very very big comment from the organizers. So that is something that we have to fix. But it's not something that I would like to be too complicated. Like imagine, we have to plan. We have to make a lot of plans on where they should stand. Then it is going to be a lot of things to work on for the actress. So we have to have a very simple plan. Like for example, so what happens is during the this okay, let me share my screen. Okay, during the second show, okay, we actually have a very simple um plan. So it's like you can see the 古筝 is here. Are you able to see my mouse?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So yeah, so for example, the piano is here. So they are actually going to be showing to this side. So the Western will always be standing here, and they will be facing will always be I think here. Okay, that they will always be facing the audience. All right. So all these I think you
Oh
will
wait,
need to.
sorry. I can't see your mouse again. I think it's not
Cannot.
showing up. Yeah,
Oh,
it's not showing up.
um. Okay, so basically you can see where the keyboard is facing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they will be more focused on this end. Yeah, so they will make more focus on the students where you can see. Okay, so you can see a boy with green shirt right at the front on the left. Are you able to see the green shirt guy? Sorry, Faith, I'm losing you. Are you able to?
Okay, my Wi-Fi is slightly lagging, so if you're pointing at something, I can see it.
Okay, okay, so just one of the teams will face one side and the other team will face the other side more. Okay, so I have to tell them that they have been improving that they need to at times talk to both sides. All right, so this is something that we will need to improve for the remaining shows.
Also, I wrote like because before when I was fixing the entrance and exits, I also wrote blockings for where they stand, but I don't think we had time to discuss it.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
yeah,
if you saw the one I wrote entrance and exits, but I think it's pretty similar to what you said about making sure they look at either side.
yeah. I did see the entrance and exit, and what happens is we realized that for most of the place we can only have one entrance and exit. So they will enter and exit the same place. So, like for example, this school and the previous school, there is actually one entrance. So when I plan it, I think of two entrances, but it seems like right now we can only have one entrance. Yeah. Okay, Faith.
I'm writing it down. Only
Okay.
one entrance.
Yeah. So since there
I'm
is only one,
writing
then we don't really need to plan so much.
it.
Okay. So okay, all good. Then we can go through scene by scene for it. Okay, no problem, Faith. Once you're ready, just let me know. Then we can go through scene by scene.
Oh yeah. I think yeah we can start and write it. I was just writing down.
Yeah.
I was just
Okay, no
writing down
problem.
that
Yeah.
we
Okay.
need art or whatever. Okay, yeah, we can start with guys.
Okay, great. So we'll start. Okay.
I have heard so much about this movie. Let's try again. Hi. Okay. See, I think Sophie was right to be
Volume is a bit too low. I can't hear.
Sorry.
Can you increase the volume a little bit?
Yeah, I think this is the max because it's um or how about this, Faith? Uh okay, will it be I think it'll be no. Yeah, I think this is the max already, Faith. Because what happens is I'm using the default
Mm.
uh you Google's Meets the Google's Meet function. So I think this is the limit actually. Are you able to see from the subtitle?
Can you try to play it so I can see if the subtitles?
very That's right. So let's try. We
Oh yeah,
say
I can.
hello, say hi, we say hello. Okay? Can we try? Okay. Hello, say hi. I'm having eaten wrong. Yeah. Let's try one more time. We say hi, you say hello. Hi.
All right, Faith. Okay, so this part we will have to somehow plan for them. All right. So it's like, you have to say this is good. One person is looking at one side, the other person is looking at the other side. So this is actually quite good. So, but the thing is, uh, okay, so of course they are. It would be better if they know what to do and they are free. So instead of being so fixated, okay, but not everybody have the skill. So what actually should happen is, we should give them a guideline. Like maybe you do this, and okay, maybe Angel will do look at one side, and then Sophie will look at the other side, something like that. So, but the thing is that it might, but we want to write it down, but also we want to give them the freedom. If they have something better, if they have something more natural, they're used to it, and it works as well. Okay, we are okay to allow them to be more free over here. So, see if you can understand what I'm trying to say. So it's like they can do what they but we still have to have a guideline. Like, you have to make sure that you are working on both sides, but also we also want to give them the freedom, if to make them more natural, to make it like, they are in control, to make it like they have the power to they have the power to actually do what they think is able to be the best for the show.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah. So it's like, yeah. They are okay to. So, but no matter what, we still have to write it down. Kind of like guide them. Each of them look at one side, that kind of thing. Okay. So, but also I will tell them, do what you are comfortable with. All right. So I will tell them do what you are comfortable with, but also we have to have a guideline for them. Okay, Faith.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so far okay.
Hi everybody, my name is Angel. My name is Sophie. Okay, we're so excited. Yeah. And we're going to ask you a very, very important question. Okay, how many of you like Western music? One hand, two hands.
Okay, Faith. Okay, so for this part, right, what I am thinking is it can be a little how do I say, a little, just they just warm up. Okay, so I think to ask who likes Western music might be a little bit awkward. Like, what happens is, what is the meaning of Western music? So for us, we are
Mm,
representing like you who likes English songs. Okay, so oh yeah, Faith, you have to have two version. Okay, so one version is, whatever there is changes, you have to have one final one, and the other one is where you strike off the past one and show, what are the changes. You get what I'm trying to say? So we must be able to see
yeah.
the original and as well as the changes. So when we send to the people from Kindness SG, they can immediately see, okay, these are the things that we change.
Uh, for this part, actually, it's not in the script. It's the actors saying Western music. The script just says English music or any music fan. So this one is maybe a little too much improv on the actor's part.
Yeah. Okay. Then if that's the case, okay, help me take note of it. All right. So maybe we can have a third section that, right at the start, we should be saying English songs. Okay, so that it is more, like this is a so-called the mistake that the actors made. So maybe we say, these are, it might be some of the mistakes. Not say mistakes, but something that they need to
Mm.
change.
Something to
Yeah. So
note. Okay.
Something to note, correct. Yeah. So at first we should be saying English music. So you can explain to them that Western music can be a little confusing. What is the meaning of Western music? Okay, so maybe we like let's ask who likes English songs. Okay, like for example, maybe over here I think we can give some examples like maybe who likes Taylor Swift
Sorry,
or
I'm
who like Justin Bieber, that kind of
losing.
things already from here. Able to?
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, Faith?
Sorry, let me, can I try to reconnect again? I think I'm having issues. I'll try
Okay.
to connect again.
Okay, no problem. Faith?
Hello?
Yeah, hi, Faith.
Okay, it's better now. What were you saying
Okay, so I'm
before?
thinking like maybe right now. So because who likes Western music? It's even when you say who like English song, it might be a little bit confusing. So I'm thinking, maybe right now it would be good to actually say, um, who likes English songs? Okay, for a few examples. Okay, who likes Justin Bieber? All right, or who likes this Bruno Mars? Okay, who likes Taylor Swift? Okay, who raise up your hands. Maybe I'm not thinking. I'm thinking like maybe who likes might be. I don't know how appropriate it is. Okay, maybe who is a fan of. It will be better. Mm. Able to Faith.
Yeah, yeah, I managed to write it.
Okay, yeah. Okay, great. So I'm thinking like, who is a fan of blah 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 might be a little bit better. So yeah, so do take note of it. Okay, so like a reference note. So say maybe we don't want to say who likes. Okay, it might be a little. Yeah, I mean that is definitely okay, but we just have to be very, very sensitive. We have to be very, very sensitive. That's what I felt. Okay, usually we want to avoid all potential troubles, that kind of things. Okay, so yeah, so let's continue on.
Okay, who's your favorite artist? Who's your favorite artist? You all don't listen to music. No one music. Anyone with a favorite artist? You like what? Huh? You like who? Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Have you heard I don't know what artists are there? Okay, I have an amazing one. Who feels like a very trendy one right now? Justin Bieber.
Okay, like all this is very good. You see, this is where they are out of the script, where I felt that um it's very good. I felt it's out of the script. They are a little bit more spontaneous, but it's just sometimes you going out of the script might be better, and I felt that this is one of the case. So yeah, so I think this is good. So one thing is, Faith, I think it will be good like shared. Okay, we have a little bit of script for them, but well, of course we will tell them that you are free to improvise, you are free to be spontaneous, and depends on how they want. Okay, so like asking like who likes this, who is a fan of this could be helpful for them to understand, um for them to understand what we meant by English songs, okay, and for them to understand, yeah, for them to be more spontaneous. So it's like, who is a fan of Justin Bieber? Ah, hey, I'm a fan. So of course I want to show the support for my idol, that kind of idea. So yeah, so I think this is good. So Faith, you have to have a note, like you need to explain to them, like like for here, you are free to ask who are you a fan of, and explain to them. So if you have to make sure that what I'm telling you now, I need your help to tell the actors what to do. Okay, although I am there with them for all the rehearsals, but um but they still need written things so that they are able to follow. Okay, understand what I'm trying to say, Faith?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to write it down on the notes, like why you want to share the names. Okay, you want to tell them clearly that you're sharing the names, that they are able to be more spontaneous to support their idol. All right, so this is something that you want to write it down. Okay, I think this is very spontaneous, and I think this is very good, this part.
Okay, okay. How many of you like Sabrina? One person. Okay, very good, very good, very good. So just to show hands, how many of you like to hear music? Christmas music. All right. Okay, this side, very good. Let's try this side. How many of you like to hear music? Christmas music.
Oh yeah, Faith. Faith, you there? Still there?
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Okay.
listening to
So I'm
the
okay.
music.
So one of the comments is also that Angel is more of the one doing more things, okay, which is good. And the one thing is Angel, she of course she has all the experience, she has the skill and talent and knowledge to do this, okay. But I still think that like especially for here, at least Sophie should be at least 40% as well. Okay, so some parts I would think that Sophie should be also doing some of the talks, at least 40%, if not 50-50, that would be good. So Sophie, we can trust Sophie as well. Sophie is also very, very good at it. And a few parts, a lot of other parts, it will be more Angel and then followed by Sophie. So if there is only Angel and Sophie, which means the Western team, and the Asian teams will feel very, they are not really like part of the show. So we need to give the impression that everybody is equal and everybody is part of the show. And like you saw, May actually left very quickly. So yeah, so I've changed May. May is she's not remembering the scripts, and the dance she is not really up to it. So Angel has recommended her friend, and then yeah, so Angel's friend will be taking over May. Okay. Yeah, so I also don't know the name yet. Okay, so after you've prepared the scripts, then I will invite her in a little bit later. Okay, great. Okay, so all good. So I can continue, right, Faith?
Sure.
Okay, there you go. See that normal? Oh, pretty cool. The entire school. Okay, that's really good. You know why? We're trying to recruit at least half or all we can for our jamming competition.
Okay, yeah, Faith. So, like for example, what you see here is both of them spontaneously said jamming competition. All right, so I don't think this is in the script, right? But this is very good. So please make sure that it is written on the script. Okay, like both said together. Singing jamming competition. Those the kind of thing. Okay.
We're trying to let's see who wants to try the first jamming competition. And I think based on the hands, we can have like half of you try. Yeah, just we asked for the Western music. That's right. Oh, okay. So you recruiting a whole crowd for yourself. Yeah. That's really cool, right? Yeah.
Uh, I'm sorry, can we pause a bit
Yeah.
around this part?
Mm,
Because one issue about when I first saw during the rehearsals, the Asian team is a bit too quiet.
yeah. Right.
I think that's gonna be some issue with our sponsor because they might think that the Western team is overpowering them.
Mm.
And uh I'm not sure if it's just the nature of the actors. Sorry, which one of these is May? Is she the one on the left one?
Yeah, the short hair one is May. May's the short hair.
Yeah, especially her because during the rehearsals, when during the dry run, she wasn't really present. Uh, I think actually both of them come off a little too quiet and a little not too confident. But that's just a personal comment towards the actors. And I was wondering if we keep the more because previously what we did is we gave the more extrovert, the more energetic part to the Western team. Should we also give the Asian team something like that? Because when I saw the performance, they don't shine some kind of. But yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, totally agree with you. Actually, that is my thought as well while looking at this. So they don't really shine. And yeah, one thing is their personality. So for example, Angel and Sophie, they are used to host. So I just realized that Sophie has been a host before. So yeah, so they are used to it. And the Asian teams, they are not. So like even the Guzhen, she's really trying and she has the confidence, but still not the experience. So yeah, she is a bit towards the shy, but like the Guzheng player Ray, okay, so she is trying and she is improving very quickly. For me, she is improving, but very slow. And like everything you saw and everything I saw is the same. So that's why I think that we need to put her away. And in fact, Angel have been why has Angel been it's called overpowered? It's because May is not like taking lead on her role. So Angel is like putting herself out so that it's trying to fix it when May is not able to, the short hair girl is not able to do her part. Yeah, so they actually improvise on their end to they actually improvise on their end so that Angel can be can try to cover the limitations of May.
Yeah, because I thought the initial reason why we all already gave them the more energetic part is to cover for it. But even during the performance, I felt like it might be too obvious that they seem a bit the energy is a bit weak. It's not there yet. So I'm just a bit worried if we also need to add something to get the audience warmed up for the Asian team.
Yeah, correct. You're totally right on this. Yeah, we need to improve a little bit. So now we are with the change of actress. I think we can. So one thing is, Faith, I don't want to change too much of the script. All right, I
Yeah.
think that will be might not be good. Okay, but we like what you said. We still need to have more empowerment, more trying to at least make it feel like it's equal between the Asian and the Western. You are totally right on this.
My idea is to have them also do a short part like go, hey, we can totally do what you do because we're just good as you or better. So then Angel and Sophie can say, okay, show us, and they speak, and maybe a short part for the Asian team to go, hi everyone, it's our turn to introduce ourselves. We're Way and whoever's the new actor. I think we can add a little short like that.
That's good. That's good. Okay. So, Faith, I think, but I think maybe not say hi. Yeah. So yeah. So we can have. It's good to have to give Asian team a little bit of time, but I think we don't want to do the hi thing again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because yeah, it will be very bored. So see if we can have some ideas. So maybe they can do some dancing, some showing off, or they can do a little bit, but just not high. Yeah, so maybe, yeah, so since we are getting a new dancer, I think we can maybe the maybe get them to have some dance challenge, or maybe they can start right now asking, hey, Asian music are good. Okay, so uh, um, we can, or maybe we can shift some things a little bit to these parts to make them feel like have a little bit more introduction. Okay, so maybe they can explain the rules right now. Oh yeah, but we do have to give them something, just not high. Maybe they can explain the rules like yeah, this competition is blah blah blah. Okay, that we are there to showcase the Asian side of things. So one thing is Angel and I have discussed. So Angel is saying like we should be using classical music or classical dance. Okay, but I think that we should not be using classical. All right, because this is should not be having the idea about between classical and modern. It should be between Asian and Western culture. All right. So this is just in case if Angel keep on talking about traditional because she is a little bit used to it. Angel is a bit more spontaneous, but we do have to take note that it should be between Asian and Western style. All right. So even though we use a Guzheng, but just say that yeah, it's somehow representing Asian and Western, but it should not be classic versus modern, but it should be Western versus Asian. Yeah, so here I agree with you. We need to add something, maybe a little bit more on the yeah, so see what you can add over here to give the Asian team a little bit more confident, more things to make it equal.
Okay, I think from there we can go to the when they start to when they start the dance off or the guessing game. Is there any changes that you saw?
I'm not sure.
It's
Um,
okay, you can play so we
yeah.
can check more.
Okay, yeah, let me play.
Can you shuffle? How does the number in that? Okay. You remember, I got like the one that I two and three. So, wait. Let's test this out. Okay? Ready? So we'll test this out and see whether you like Asian music more or okay, let me check out. So here is the
So you can see, Faith, they are really don't know where to stand, what to do at this moment, everybody. Yeah.
fan of BTS. BTS fan? Anyone like BTS? Oh, sound nurturing. It's not very sound nurturing. Okay. Okay. I
Yeah, Faith, over here you need to bring in the asking questions much more better. Like yeah, I think they might have changed a little bit here and then because it's a first show, they're a bit nervous. So I think here we have to be clear. Okay, so maybe a little bit like yeah, maybe Angel will have to say something like, yeah, most all of them are Western fans. You see, they like Western music. They like English songs. Then maybe Ray can ask, hey, are you sure? You have not given us a chance. Okay, don't believe, let me do it. Okay, now let me do it. Okay, I'm going to check who is a fan of BTS. Okay, then yeah, then they do their comparison. So I think here we have to bring it in much more better.
have something that tops BTS. How about the queen herself, Taylor Swift? Yeah? Very good. It's okay. You can raise your hand for Taylor Swift because a lot of people came to watch her from all over Asia. Don't worry, you are not alone if you are
Okay, so Faith, you can see right now, like May just totally clueless on what to do. She's just following Ray. So yeah, so you have to really, like a little bit guide them. Like you have to be clear, where they are going to stand, where they're supposed to stand. So maybe, if Ray comes over here on the right side, you will have to ask May to stand on the left side. But it should not be too complicated. It should be something easy and spontaneous. Okay, so like maybe one person will look at one side, the other person look at the other side, and both have the chance to ask this kind of question. So the next person that's going to come in to represent May, she might overpower Ray as well. Yeah, so we have to be a little bit more clear to give like to like right now May is like totally clueless. So Ray needs to so yeah, the next person that comes in could make Ray feels clueless. So you have to make sure that a little bit like this will not happen, right? So it don't have to be too complicated. We cannot have something too complicated. So it must be easy. So maybe you can ask them for to stand, maybe like a few ways, each person to look at one end, or something like that. Okay, so yeah, so have make sure that both have their own lines. Okay, something like that. So yeah, but of course, I will ask them to not be following the script fully. They can be free to improvise as they need. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so like right now, like May is totally clueless. She's just moving around, and that is when we felt like we are not taking care of both sides like that. Okay, so let me just continue. Okay, so I think here we have to be very clear, like what is all this raising hands about? So it's just like okay, one person will say, English fans, we have a lot of Chinese fans. We do have people who like Asian music as well. So for example, who likes blah blah blah. Okay, then English will say, "Hey, you have so many fans, but hey, I'm sure that there will be more English fans." Okay, for example, who likes this? Who is a fan of Taylor Swift? Okay, then the Asian side will say, Taylor Swift, not bad, but and it's only so limited. Okay, I'm sure that we can have more. You see, you have about 20, 30 fans. I know that this person is going to have way more than 30. All right. So who likes Blackpink? Or something like that. Oh yeah. So Faith, I think the number of it's all uh K-pop groups. All right. So I suddenly have something in my mind that I think we should try to have um some Chinese musician as well. Okay, so one of them is called Jay Cho. Okay, let me just what's that? This called you. Okay, Jay Cho. I think maybe he will have some fans as well. Okay, so he's the Chinese pop representative. Okay,
If
so
you want, I can ask my friends for more recent groups because I have friends who are very well versed in K-pop and C-pop music.
I think it's okay.
So
Just I
it's
think these
okay.
are the
Yes,
people. Yeah, I think these are the
yeah.
people. J Cho for Chinese.
Okay.
Maybe we can have Blackpink. So seems like and some of the names that they have mentioned seems to be the more popular ones. I think it's Tiara is what's that one? You say the blue jeans, right?
New jeans, yeah.
Yeah, New Jeans disbanded, right? I remember reading it somewhere.
Yeah, they're pretty new, but they're the ones more popular for their age. So that's why I was recommending the new gens,
But New
the
Jeans
new
disbanded.
generation.
Did they disbanded?
Did they? Wait, let me check.
I remember there's some issues, right?
Uh, I think they're still they're still performing, but there's some members leaving.
Mm.
Uh, yeah,
Okay, then that's good.
I'm not very updated.
Yeah, same here. But yeah. So like what you said, yeah, they could represent. So I think we add the Chinese musician Jay Chou, and yeah. Yeah. So maybe Blackpink definitely, and then let's see if New Jeans or BTS. Yeah. Okay. All right. So
I
let me.
think that's why I didn't add BTS because they're not currently active and they're also a bit more popular like 5-10 years ago, and
10 years
I'm
ago. Yeah.
slightly worried they won't they won't recognize, or none of the audience will raise their hand.
Yeah. Correct. Correct.
But how about you?
Alright, it looks like that side like Asian music, this side like Western music. You know what, everyone? I know. Listen up. We're going to have a competition. Okay? We're gonna have a competition. We're gonna give out some prizes. It's gonna be very simple. Sophie and I are from the Western music team. And if you can guess the song Sophie plays, you win the prize. Let's go, okay?
Okay, I'm not so sure if Angel had followed the script over here, but I think this has to be clearer. Okay, so it should be somewhere along the lines like, hey, I think over here the Asian side is able to have some things. So maybe they can start arguing a bit. Hey, I think hey, you can see it's obviously more Asian fans. Then the other side could say, hey, it's obviously there are more Western fans, that kind of thing. So they can have their banter a little bit and say, hey, one person will say, hey, I got an idea. Okay, now let's have a challenge to see who if you are a real fan, you will be able to recognize the music as soon as you can. Okay, then then the other side will say, yeah, I agree. If you are a real fan of that music genre, I think you'll be able to recognize their song very quickly. So maybe one person will say, okay, how about this, we have a challenge. Let's see who is able to to recognize that genre of music fastest, and it will show that that music is more popular, something like that. Okay, so yeah, so from here, um yeah, so that is where I felt that it's a little bit unclear, why are we even doing this. All right, so I think not so sure if they improvise, but I think this why we have to make sure that they are a little bit more clear on this. Okay.
If you can
Faith, I'm not so sure, like yeah, okay, let's continue
guess
first.
the song the Asian music plays, you get to win the prize. But of course, don't worry. A will go first. Go ahead, Joe.
Okay, Faith, you have to be clear as well to note that who is going to give out the prizes, who is going to ask the questions, that kind of things. All right, so we have to be clear. And so, like over here, um, yeah, okay, so we have to be clear, like who give out the presents as well.
Okay, ready? She's gonna start playing, alright? Yes. What song is it? Don't yourself like that. Wow! Okay, one more time. We're singing together. One, two, three.
Okay, so this part is where they actually improvise, which I think is good as well. So they are saying that at first they are going to just play the music, and then the second time they are going to sing it. So this part we can leave it to them, but I still feel like if needed, we can have a little bit longer, like one whole paragraph instead of just two sentences. But this, yeah, it's a bit free lah. Okay, this is not uh too serious manner. Like if you need, you can actually write down the parts that to play and how long it is going to be.
Sia, how is your 4,000-year-old sister?
Okay, so like over here, I think things has to be a little bit more clear. So to say, hey, then the Asian team, hey, it's our turn now. Yeah, that's fast, but I think our no Asians is definitely more popular, and we can be we can do it faster, something like that. Okay.
Would you play your ancient music? Hey, this Buddha, although it's more than 2,500 years old, it can still be very relevant today. Okay? Now let me show you. And trust me, we will beat you this one.
Okay, like for example, all this it feels a little bit awkward. Okay, like yeah, I do feel a bit awkward. So yeah, I do feel it's a bit awkward. So the lines, maybe they know lah. Okay, but we try to make it clearer for the actors, so the actors really be able to perform better. So of course, like Shed, we want them to be spontaneous. We are okay that they are spontaneous, but we also want to write down the guidelines so that they are mentally prepared and. Yeah, so it needs to be both sides. Okay, they can be spontaneous, but we also have to be clear for them.
Right, let's listen up. Anyone that knows this pop song, just raise your hand. There's a hand there. Over there. Hold on, hold on. What song do you think it is? Yeah. Right. Isn't that so much faster than a Western beat? I think maybe you want to try one more song. Let's try another song with two songs. Let's do the second song. Okay, I'm going to try it over there.
So over here, you can ask them to sing a few lines as well, or sing together with the artist. Some of these things. So you can write it down like something optional for the actress to do. So like here, some parts are very, very awkward. Like the Western team, they actually play it twice, but the Asian teams, they are only playing it once. So like all these things, you have to be very clear and write it down. Yeah, Faith. So I know that actually they improvise a little bit, but the message is still not clear as we rehearse because we don't have enough time to do a lot of rehearsals.
Who's trying to say? Yes. Okay, very good. Maybe we can play it one more time, ready? Just get everyone to sing along. One, two, three. Just so low, singing. Chasing down, chasing long, not tonight, go crazy. All I wanna do is just keep me at the low sound. Okay, this is why I know the Western people win. It's okay. Thank you very much. Wish us so having fun. Yes. think if I finish it, okay, I think it's pretty clear. That side, like Asian music. This side, like Western music. Yes? No? Don't like Asian music. Want to switch side? Okay, go ahead, switch side. So, this side, like Western.
Yeah, this one I think is a bit Angel is just overpowering the whole thing. So I think there can be more clearer, like hey, yeah, I think I will take this side, and then the other team will say, hey, I will take this side. So the whole part, this part, I feel that it's very dry, even though it should be the most exciting part. But I still feel like, the whole thing feels a little dry. I feel that it's because things are not clear and nobody knows what is going on, and the actors are not portraying it as right as possible. So that is where I felt it's still very awkward while looking at this part. Okay, so yeah, let's continue.
Okay, very good. To hear our crowd louder, we're gonna split it up, okay? When I say ballerina, you say cappuccino. Ballerina, one more time. Ballerina. Very good.
Okay, so how the after selecting how they are going to be brought into the teams. Okay, I think it has to be clearer so they can have some banter, some talking, some discussion, and then say, okay, maybe something like, okay, so Western will say, maybe Western will say, hey, I think this school likes Eastern more. Okay, then Western can say, no, 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 I think this the school likes Western more. Okay, I think no choice. How about this? We split into half. Okay, so since this side answer more of the questions, you take this side, I take that side. Okay, then you have to have some little bit more banter. So maybe something like, okay, then okay, so maybe you want to have a little bit more dialogue, like, okay, you guys are with us, okay, so yeah, we are going to be a team, we are going to win this together. So the Asian side, no, 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 we are the better one, so we will win this, all right, so um we will win this. So something like, hey, we are the team now. Okay, so let's join together. Okay, let's have our cheer. Okay, so I'm going to say Berenina, you say Cappuccina. Okay, and then the other side will say, oh, Berenina Cappuccina, that's so boring. Okay, yeah, that's so outdated. You know what's you don't even know what's the modern things right now. Okay, let me show you. Okay, okay, you see, when I say 6, you say 7. Okay, 6, 7, 6, 7. Yeah, able to, Faith?
Yeah. I think I I wrote some banter, but since the Asian team is not very energetic, it doesn't come off as banter between the two teams. And yeah, the part you mentioned where Angel was overpowering a bit, maybe that also contributes. I'm gonna notice.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, correct. So we have to see how to improve on this.
it looks like you and I.
Okay, yeah. So this part you wrote may be disqualified. So it has to be it will be disqualified. All right. So just you can just change the script later. Yeah, this part we added during the rehearsal. So we want to be a little bit more visual represented. So far, like in your script, a lot are words. So like they ask them to hold hands, to be hugging, so that there are more visual representations over here. Okay, Faith. So let's continue.
Start first, right? So we'll go first. We'll go first. We'll go first. Okay. So let me think. Okay. Yes. This is how me and Sophie always practice. Okay. She can play anything, and I can just dance. I like to freestyle. So you can play traditional. You can play pop.
Sorry, Faith, I think here we have to try to. Okay, so overall, one more thing to improve is actually the message that Western is blah 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 and Eastern is blah blah blah. So you will want to highlight what are the things that they have to really say. Okay, so no matter what, you can improvise, but these are the things that you definitely have to say, and you definitely have to be clear on this part. All right. So over here, I think we have to emphasize a little bit more on the like Angel should say a little bit like in because in Western dance there is more, is about blah blah, it's about freedom, it's about move being ho- uh being in sync with the tune, something like that. Okay, so don't worry, so you just play and I will be able to be freestyle and meet where you what you do. So because this is what Western dance is about, so I think this has to be clear. Okay, has to be a lot talking about Western dance, Western dance, Western dance. So yeah, so I think this part, you have to highlight it and say that you have to say this. Then in your notes you have to say that we want to emphasize, have the mindset in the students already that this is Western dance and this is Western dance and Western dance is like this. So it's okay for us to be like this. Okay, so it has to be clear in this part. Okay, Faith. Yeah. So let's first relax. Okay,
Because I you're really cool. Take care. There's some part of the basket I don't really understand. For example, for this food? Yeah. Why did you move like that? What do you mean why did I move like that? I felt the music, and so I just go. Isn't that how music means? Then what's the meaning behind it? Meaning? What meaning? What is going to be a meaning? You see, in our style, every movement has a meaning behind it. We have an intention because we want to have a storytelling within our dance. Storytelling. I mean, I don't even know how to express. I feel like the music said something, and I hope accordingly next time. I don't think that dance should have meaning. That's not how it rules.
Sorry, Faith. Just now I did say like perhaps they need to uh Angel should share a little bit more about Western is free. So on second thought, this part is also quite good. Like what is meaning? Maybe so the Western style is about blah 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 can come over here. All right, but this part seems good. Okay, this part seems good. So see, of course, we don't want to bore the students too much on the facts. Angel was also complaining like we are too already talking too much on the facts. So you see how to balance. Okay, so this one we can leave it to you. All right, to whether Angel should Angel share that Western dance is about blah 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 blah. Okay, this one seems okay.
It's not a lot of rules, you see. We want to wow the judges, okay? And in order to wow the judges, we need intention, we need meaning, and we need a message behind our dance, something deeper. A message? Okay. Let's try again, okay? And add more meaning behind the movement. Add more meaning. Wait, what's the clip for? You didn't change anything. Yeah, I mean, what was there to change? I felt the music, I expressed it, and I danced. So you didn't listen to whatever I said about adding meaning to the movement. Honestly, dance is not about meaning for me. And I think I'm just trying to control everything, and it's not like it's not working for me. You want me to put meaning into the dance. We need to win this. This is for my scholarship.
Okay, yeah, Faith. On second look, actually, this whole flow is quite good. Okay, the way both of them speaks to express that there's a conflict, I think is quite okay from here. The other part is still saying like, hey, what is the meaning? Or what is meaning? I don't understand. Why do we need meaning, etc., etc. So I think all this is okay. Okay, seems okay. This part actually, that's what I felt.
I can't afford to mess it up. Yeah, we can. But you cannot just control everything.
Oh yeah, the only issue I have with this scene on second look, okay, is actually this part. I felt that this race, the way she cut things off seems too sudden. So I think maybe over here.
Wait, what's the clip for? You didn't change anything. Yeah, I mean, what was there to change? I felt the music, I expressed it, and I danced. So you didn't listen to whatever I said about adding meaning to the movement. Honestly, dance is not about meaning for me. And I think I'm just trying to control everything, and
I think this part, when you think this control, I think it's a bit awkward. I felt that things can be a little bit clearer. So the conflict should be, hey, you need to add meaning. That is the only way we can win. You see, the judges are looking out for what your move represents, what is the meaning behind it, are you able to express it? And Angel will get confused. What is this? I don't think so. The judges are not looking like that, because dance is not about like that. So both should have a little bit of their arguments to be clear, because yeah, dance is all about meaning. And then Angel says, I'm the expert at it. No, dance is not about meaning. Dance do not have meaning at all. It's contemporary. Then there must be a little bit of things before it leads to Ray getting angry and stomp off. So I felt that it did not lead too well to where Ray actually decided to stomp off. Okay, so I feel that it's a bit abrupt. So they are just saying that you need to add meaning, and Angel saying, no, what is meaning? And then things seems to add. I felt that the progress is not smooth. I felt that if we need to have a little bit more clearer, maybe a little bit longer or something to express that maybe a little bit clearer to express that yeah, maybe it needs a little bit clearer to express that when you get angry, you don't get angry immediately. It is usually a process. Okay, it's usually a process. So I think the process is not there of why you suddenly decided to get angry. I think the process is not clear enough. That's what I'm trying to feel. So like over here.
It's not like it's not working for like her needs. You want to put meaning into the dance.
So maybe like after this, if Ray is going to say, you need to have meaning because this is judge something, and then Angel is going to share, and then things gets more and more built up, then Ray will get angry and storm off. I think that is where the process is still not that that clear to show why is Ray angry about it. Yeah, so I think the angry
We
could be
need
better.
to win this. This is for my scholarship. I can't afford to mess it up. Yeah, we can. But you cannot just control everything. You know what? It's not gonna work. What?
Yeah, so I see the progress is not can be a little bit more lines to make the progress more clear to see you are getting more and more okay, like for example here, okay, then you get more and more frustrated, more and more frustrated until the breaking point. And you get what I'm trying to say, Faith?
Yeah. I think I also understand that part when I was writing this part. It's just that it's just that Ray wasn't able to fully express the part where she's supposed to get angrier before she walks off. But I think, yeah, I think I can highlight more that she's supposed to be angry than just giving up.
Yeah. And this part, I also feel that Ray did not do too well to express this. So I think Ray could in a way do it better. So maybe yeah, the real storm off, I find that it's quite awkward. Then she should say, yeah, I don't think this part is still as good.
Scholarship. I can't afford to mess it up. Yeah, we can. But you cannot just control everything.
I think for this part, Angel is doing a good part. She's trying to escalate the fight, but Ray isn't really escalating on her end. Her energy feels more like deflating like that. So I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Faith, can you note down this? Maybe we need your help to speak to Ray privately on this. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, just highlight to them. Okay, so say that it's very good. So this part, know how she should be acting on it. Okay, can you help me note that down? Maybe we can have a private meeting with them individually, maybe just for 15 minutes, and then yeah, so we can highlight all these things to them as well. So like Ray, this part, and then the earlier parts where the during the pencil the competition, yeah, I think we can highlight a little bit more to them privately. Okay, yeah. So this part, I think the escalation should be there. I think there should be a little bit more banter. Instead of just walking off, I think should be a little bit like, "Hey, you're not listening to me. Why is it like that?" No, and just to say something, and then Ray will say, "No, it should be like that." Okay, I tell you what. Okay, I think this is not going to work. You don't listen to me, blah blah blah, and then she walk off. Yeah. Okay, I think this part, yeah, like what you have said, I think Ray did not really express it that well. So I think it has to be more dramatic over here. Like Ray should be more dramatic. It's not going to work. Okay, it should be it's not going to work. Okay, I'm going to stop. I think let me find someone else or something like that. I think it's not going to work. Uh, yeah,
Her lines actually goes, then this isn't going to work. Then she's supposed to start packing her room. If you won't make me happy, then I'm better off on my own. I think Ray could have worked with that more.
yeah.
And because Angel was supposed to, what? You're just leaving? So it doesn't really translate there.
Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, can you let me highlight? Maybe we have a private conversation with Ray a little bit. Sometime later. Yeah. So help me to highlight this. Yeah, what are the things
Okay.
that we want to speak to Ray about? Yeah.
So we go right guys, we're gonna do how about let's work on it first individually and then combine it. Oh, we are not everything together. Just like perfect your part. I'll perfect mine and then make even stronger when we come together. Okay? Okay, I'm done with the rest of the music as well. Let's try.
Okay, actually, this part may screw up both times. Even for the second time, she is really screwing up. So yeah, so that's why I decided not to continue with her. So I think, let me just take out the script. Okay, and we go through the script will be better, I think. So yeah, may really screw this up. Okay, just let me okay, so this is oh yeah, so you have to swap the scene. Okay, let me just open up.
Yeah, they're on scene 3 now.
Yeah. Okay. So so I think here might need to be a little bit longer if can. Um
Uh, I think the part where they're supposed to separate, that should be longer. I especially put this part where she's supposed to talk to the audience, like she's saying this to herself. She's supposed to communicate to the audience that, oh, this is what's going on her mind while she's doing it, while she's practicing on her own.
yeah, you mean this part, right?
Yeah, during preparation and inner thoughts.
I think this part we can be a little bit more clear, more elaborative. So I think we should, conflict is built up. So I think we should have more built up to show the conflict. Hey, Western is about being free. So why do we the music, then you just be free to do what you want. Then the Asian will say, huh, it's free? No, it's not free, it's about working together. So I think we can start to have a conflict between Western ideology and Eastern ideology over here. What do you think, Faith?
Yeah, we can add that.
Yeah, of what should uh, of how things work in practice. Okay, so yeah, so they can say, yeah, I remember Sophie actually did say, yeah, um, yeah, enjoy and I just practice it this way. So yeah, and when we come to when she practice her own, I practice my own, we come together, we work especially fine. But then May will say, huh? Oh, that's what you do. But how can we do it when music is about, dance is about um um just something, okay? Then maybe they can have a little bit more clear, more discussion, and then we come to this. This is good, okay? So this is good. Okay, Faith, I need to rush to the washroom. Just give me 1 minute, okay? Just 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah, Faith, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, let's do it. Okay. I think the rest is good actually. Um yeah, more it's this normal speed. No, no, it's too fast. I can't manage my movement. I think this, if we can, no, all this is good actually. I think that it's good. Movement control balance and stay complete movement. Okay, maybe if I rush it, okay, it's not graceful. Maybe it should not be, it's not graceful anymore. I think, the culture side. If I move fast, um, um, and complete my movement. If I rush it, maybe it's not. I think it should not be about graceful and clumsy. I think it's about being complete and full. Um, if I don't, okay, if I rush it or do a half turn like what you said, mm, you saw that they are actually doing the half turn, right? I think that is even much
Yeah,
more. Yeah. So
they
I think
did
over
it.
here, yeah, I think instead of kicks, I'll just do the turns. If I don't do the full turn, it will. I think it should be more about the area like uh not graceful. You see, Asian. You see, dance is all about being graceful and suits the style, suit the balance or something like that. Yeah, I think we need to say something like this. Yeah, you're able to understand what I meant, Faith?
Yeah. Uh, just make sure to add the Asian, we call it Asian
Yeah,
should be.
correct, correct. Grow up, this concert is fast, it's lively. Around both style. For this kind of music, you need energy. No, no, no. In this style, like this style, in Asian dance style. Okay, the dance is about balance and harmony. If you want to impress the judges, okay, we want to impress the judges. Yeah, so maybe I think it'll be clearer if we say something like okay, I think it should be like like the judges are looking out for the graceful and how one move leads to the other well. Okay, something so yeah, so something like that. This part is actually good. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, so may already screw this up. Okay. Okay, so this part I feel that is a bit weird, even from the show and on the script. Okay, so let's go back to the show. This part.
Yeah.
Okay. Um.
Walk away? I'm not late. You got to do this girl out. It's so fast. Oh, shit. Okay, let's take each other. So follow me. What are the design section of that? Can you imagine?
Yeah, I'm not so sure it may screw up this part or what. Let me see. I think it's your. I think we need to improve on the script.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think she did because is this the first playing?
Yeah, the first play.
She's supposed to slip on the second one, not the first.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. The part is I understand, but I'm talking about the ending part over here. Um. Okay. So this. Yeah, she did miss two parts, but I think this the script also is not enough. I feel.
Oh yeah, I think there's some missing parts here.
Okay. So like
I'm confused. Sorry, wait, let me just check the draft because I was sure they're supposed to. Or did you? Was there a deletion? Oh, I think there was some missing parts there, but yeah, I can just change it to the notes that you added.
yeah, I think there's some. This is too rush. Um. Okay, I take it to the nurse. Um, I think there should be some banter. Hey, I told you to slow down. Hey, I told you not to rush it. You have to slow down. No, no, May, you should really not having complete. The judges will not need to look at this. Blah 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 blah. Hey, so Sophie, I need your help to help me. I need to represent. This is Asian dance, and they're looking for meaning, completeness. Blah 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 blah. You really need to slow down. Okay, so I think this part still from here onwards, I still feel that it's not that clear at all. I think the even the way May play is not good, but I think this part we also need to improve on it.
Can you check on the draft under draft station on scene 3? Because I think the previous one may be better.
Okay, let me
Oh,
see.
I think there was some deleted part
Mm,
on the draft. Yeah, in scene 3.
this is the same.
On the top, there's some parts missing. Yeah.
So if you want to just screenshot to me on
Uh,
Discord,
no, that's correct. Just scroll to the top of that's that page.
the top. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is a this is the
that
top
one.
already. Yeah, this is already the top. This is the top part. Yeah, this is
Uh,
the
I I think there's some missing parts that were not carried over in the final.
mm, let me see.
Oh, let me just screenshot. Yeah, it might be easier.
Yeah, right.
This is the banter that's supposed to happen, but it was cut off for some reason.
Okay, so this is the start. Okay, this is the start. This is also not so bad, but it's a bit. This is the
Yeah,
start
with the
actually.
high kick. Yeah.
Yeah, we can have this. Both looks okay. Both looks okay. Seems a bit more richer. This feel richer, but what I'm reading here seems okay as well. Okay, so actually this is okay. This is okay. So this is also okay actually. So just a little bit more things to add. So you can see how to improve on it, Faith.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm talking about the ending. The ending felt
Okay.
yeah, not enough. Okay. Um okay. My students will be here soon, so she's supposed to come at 4. Okay, let me just okay, let's see how much we can do. Okay. So let's go on to the next scene.
I think if you're free tomorrow, we can continue again tomorrow at the same time.
Yeah, correct. Where are we? Okay, so this one.
Or
Okay, so here I think there might be opportunities for a bit of interactions. Okay, so yeah, so I just got an idea now, right now. So I'm thinking like Sophie could play two version. So one's a bit slower, then maybe the other one a bit more slow, and the other one a bit more fast. Then we can ask students which one they prefer. So it's just like just get students some input. Yeah, so this is yeah, I believe this is improvised that we have discussed before the show that but I think this is good. Yeah, I think what Sophie has been doing here is good. Yeah, so I actually ask her to have more interaction with the students. So yeah, so see if you can do write this down.
Ah, the presentation is muted, by the way.
Presentation is muted.
Yeah, the video.
Mm, seems okay on my end. Oh, okay. Let me try again. Yeah, also share this. It should be okay.
But I feel like it uses all the liveliness. That's what Western music is about, right? So I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Three, two, one. That's the same speed I played though when they got injured. Hmm. Fine tuning. So that song size when they were right? I think it's practicing all this way. Is that obvious? I'm trying to fix it, but when I played it, the vocals have support. It hurt herself, and so I'm trying to slow it down, but I don't think that it sounds good. I don't know. You know what? You may tell me what happened, and I think you guys have a misunderstanding. You see, it's not about the speed of a song. In traditional Asian dance, there are specific movements that may have to do. The dance has to be smooth, graceful, with control. However, Western music is much faster. It may bottle itself to match your pace. I see how that might lead to injuries. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Yeah, Chinese traditional music is different from Western music, and maybe that's how May was treated all life, and that's how she got injured. I shouldn't have forced the way my music sounds on her. Can you help me? Can we try to find maybe like
Actually, this whole thing feels a bit dry, like a bit more tedious and boring. But I think it's a bit no choice. So I have been thinking like how to improve on this part, but it's just I don't know, like I don't know how to improve, but it still feels dry, and hopefully we can improve on it.
Oh, one idea is to have uh is to have wait, is that Angel? What does it say, Angel? Wait, is it Angel or Sophie first?
Yeah.
It's Sophie,
Sophie.
right? Sophie.
Yeah.
So one idea is to have Sophie like you can copy what May did, what happened to May, like reenact it. Like make it more like funny, kind of, to show that oh that's what happened to May. And also to add more visual cues. But yeah, that's one way. Uh I think we can also make it more like comedic by having Sophie getting frustrated and throwing a little tantrum while playing. But I'm not too sure if it's out of tone in the story.
Yeah. Still felt that we might need something else. I still felt that we might need something else. Yeah, if you can commit it a little bit more, I think that would be good. So
If I can, sorry, my Wi-Fi kind of glitch.
yeah, like if you can make it a little bit more comedic, that would be good. But it might be
Okay.
difficult to pull off. That's what I felt. Like comics is funny
Mm,
is really difficult. So
yeah.
So that song site when we were right, I think it's practicing all this way. Is that obvious? I'm trying to fix it, but when I played it, the vocals have support. They hurt herself, and so I'm trying to slow it down, but I don't think that it sounds good. I don't know.
I think it might be because of the actress as well. The lines is not strong. It might be the actress that made it feels dry and boring.
I think yeah, I noticed that Ray and May kind of struggled with the sounding perky, sounding more energetic.
Yeah.
So um uh maybe the next actor and maybe the current actors can be brief about the tone they're supposed to take.
Yeah, correct. So maybe you can help them as well. So take note for this. Um, so sure. So far seems okay. Am I seeing this? Okay, Faith. I think we will stop here,
Okay.
and yeah, we continue. We just continue see what we can do for this. Yeah. Okay, Faith.
Okay.
Okay. Can yeah. So we just end a meeting here lah. So yeah, Faith, I need all this by Friday, please. It's really urgent.
Okay. Tomorrow I think I'll start again at 2:30 if we can meet again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I might not be able to make it at 2:30. Maybe about a little bit later, 3 o'clock.
I, it's okay. It's okay.
Can.
I
Okay.
I just need to finish another deadline, but then I can focus on this.
Okay. Great. Okay. Maybe at 4 p.m. or 4:30. 4 p.m. might be okay. Maybe let's try 3:30 first. Yeah.
Okay. I'm good with.
Okay. Thanks, Faith. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
So I see you
you.
tomorrow. Okay. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.